Many of my clients are coming to me and asking great questions. They're looking at relocation, they're looking at a first-time home purchase, they're looking at downsizing, they're looking at upsizing, but they want a balanced, dynamic, supportive living environment. And actually, they would say those factors are crucial to their next move. So stick around, because this morning we're going to look at the top 18 interests and see how Charlottesville meets those needs. Come on, let's go. So the first one up is going to be affordability. I know it's come up here before. You've heard me talk about it. I have heard you talk about it. I've heard everybody talk about it. So what are we talking? Which way are we going? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Which way? Okay, so in my opinion, thumbs down. I gotta give you, number one, in my view of everything going on, I think affordability would be really harsh in and around this area. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying in my view. And yeah, I think affordability in Charlottesville is on spot with many, and honestly, we fall on the median range. So we're right within 3 points of 100. So we are definitely not cheaper. Well, some areas are, but we're definitely not really more expensive. When I have clients moving here again from other areas, Texas, the Northeast, the far West, they are thrilled with the affordability here. And I'm here to tell you, in my opinion, affordability is going to be thumbs down. Okay, number 2 on our list is job opportunities. Well, I think, quite honestly, I don't know. Maybe you don't know what I think. Job opportunities, the availability of jobs in your field, or overall job market strength. So, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or, we could just hang out here too. All right, this one I'm giving a good solid thumbs up. Here's what I'm going to say about job opportunities. We have some massive industries that many people don't even recognize we have here in Charlottesville. We actually have a huge push military infused. We have a lot of military contracting. We have Rivanna Station here. We have a lot of contractors, Northrop Grumman, Emerson, lots, billions and billions of dollars, and they need lots and lots of smart people, whether they're enrolled in the military or whether they're civilians. We have the Education Society, University of Virginia, whether it is a standard bachelor's degree or an upper level degree, such as the Darden Business School, University of Virginia Law School, those are going to be very high. All of those are freaking high ranking. We have technology. There's a huge technology at push here with lots and lots of different levels of folks who are here programming and coming up with different things. We have a huge entertainment, which is a sort of a sleeper side of it, and medical. Holy crap. Yes, huge medical here as well. So, job opportunities, the U.S. unemployment right now is fairly low. And I hate to say this, but Charlottesville's unemployment is even lower. So what does that mean? Well, in my experience, it means there's a lot of the industries, especially more service-oriented industries, that are in need of workers. The healthcare fields here, holy crap, we need so many nurses, we need so many doctors, we need so many therapists. They're always hiring because they just can't fill all of the positions. So in that case as well, our unemployment here is really, I want to say it's like in the 2s. It's really low. And that can make job opportunities, again, harder to find because it's not as large of a pool, and then it gets shrunk down because unemployment. So there's nobody to employ, is what I'm saying. There's not enough people to employ. So yeah, but job opportunities, I'm going to give a solid thumbs up. Number 3 on our list. Oh, this one comes up, which surprises me because I know when I've moved places, now I was much younger and with questionable motives, I guess. I don't know. Number 3 on the list, quality of life. Balance between work, leisure, and overall living conditions. Okay? Quality of life. What do I think? I think you know my answer to this one. Spot on. A hot thumbs up. Double thumbs up. I think I have no problem telling anybody that I think our quality of life here is outstanding. I think there is a work-life balance. I think there is industries that respect that here. I think that there are amazing outlets for families, creativity, exercise. Quality of life, I think, is a solid, huge 5-star thumbs up. All right, what's up next? Next one, public transportation. So remember, each city, each county is separate. Each city, each county has its own infrastructure. City of Charlottesville is inside the county of Albemarle. They do share a lot of things. One thing they share, public transportation. University of Virginia has its own public transportation. I'm going to say, and with public transportation, let's talk about accessibility, reliability, okay, of public transportation. So we do not have subways. We do not have moving transporters. We do not have anything like that. We have it overall, the CAT system, Charlottesville Albemarle Transit CAT system. And it operates trolleys. It operates a micro, which I know I've talked about before, but I haven't done it. And I really want to do it because I want to try it. A micro driver thing. It's almost like an Uber-ish thing, Uber or Lyft. And it, in the city of Charlottesville, I'm going to say it's pretty rock solid. I am. I'm going to say, though, as it goes out, it gets less and less. So whereas the city of Charlottesville, it might go up and down every other street. Once we get out into the county, it's going to be staying on the major route, 29, 250, because those are where the shopping areas are. It will go over, there's one called the Afton Express, which will take people over the mountain and back. The micro CAT, I don't know what the limitations. I do know it can go to houses, though. So that's a little more individual. The University of Virginia Transit is a phenomenal, but it's University of Virginia. So it is very micro oriented. It is not coming out and helping into the community. So I'm going to give the public transportation for Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm going to lean towards the negative. It's going to be a thumbs down. But let's talk about the next one. Number 5 on our list. Okay, here's the other big one I hear, and that is walkability. Proximity to amenities such as shops, restaurants, and entertainment, right? Walkability. What do we think? I don't know. What do we think? I'm going to have to go thumbs down on this. Again, what we just talked about. They are trying. The county of Albemarle, the city of Charlottesville is trying. So this one, I'm not going to be harsh. This one, I'm not going to be like, eh. This one, I'm going to be like, walkability is not there yet. New master plan communities, places like Crozet, they're including and they're building in. So they're trying to make that much more walkable. Going north, we have Brook Hill, which is a master plan community that is being designed to be very walkable. North Point, brand new construction, very walkable. Brook Hill is up here. Southwood in southern Charlottesville, again, it's a huge project. It involves many, many people, and it's going to be very community oriented and very walkable. And it's also going to have the bus going in it. So again, They're trying to make all of these things happen. They did not focus on it. It was not on the radar for years and ever. It was not on the radar ever. Okay, let's put it that way. The only place walkability was ever considered was the University of Virginia. Now they're looking at walkability. So there's a lot of backtracking everybody's having to do. Safety, low crime rates, and a sense of security in the neighborhood. This one, I have a lot of people ask me about. And to me, I don't know if I should be, I know I shouldn't be. Safety in your neighborhoods, a lot of people ask about it. People ask about gated communities. People ask about all sorts of safety oriented. My answer is check out the websites. Depends if you're looking at website A, B, C, D, E, whoever. The crime rates overall for this area they're on either side of average. We don't have massive crimes. We don't have, now I'm not saying we don't have any, but we don't have murders every hour. We don't have gunshots every hour. We don't have gangs running around in our areas. So safety-wise, to me, is there anywhere in this area I would not feel comfortable walking by myself during the day? No. I don't care if it's walking up a holler. I feel safe, but I'm not going to be stupid, okay? Do I lock my... Oh, here's a prime example. Do I have a garage? No, I haven't... Never had issues with my cars, whatever you want to say. Do I lock my cars? Yes, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to leave my purse in the car unlocked with the keys, which happens here. But I'm saying I lock my car every night. I actually double lock it right before we leave lights on outside our home overnight to increase security. I use common sense. I think this area is very safe, and I personally have never had any issues. So what's my answer? Shut up, Pam. What's the answer? You know what? Solid thumbs up. Solid thumbs up. Safety. Safety. Number 7 on our list, cultural scenes. I think this goes back to quality of life. Access to cultural events, museums, galleries, and theaters. Whether the theater is for acting, performance, whatever. What is my answer? You know what? This one is difficult. I actually was trying to think about it on all different aspects. But I'm going to give this a thumbs up for the simple reason, for our size area, I think we have outstanding. There are professional theaters. There are amateur theaters, 4 county players. University Repertoire does a summer session. Ashlawn Opera brings professionals from New York and California for the summer session. So there's a lot. Kluge-Roo. I mean, who else has an Aboriginal art museum? We do. We have so much. We have the amphitheater. We have the Jefferson Theater. We have the Paramount Theater. So you know what? Cultural scenes, to me, I think are solid. Might fall on the little lean side, but that's where we're an hour away from Richmond, 2 hours away from DC. But solid to me, cultural scene. Next up, on the heels of cultural scene, I think the next thing I hear quite often, especially from young professionals who are moving into the area, is nightlife. What about the nightlife? Vibrant bars, clubs, and social scenes. You know what? There's no way I can't tap dance around this one. It's a thumbs down. So, you know, it's a thumbs down. It is what it is. Number 9, we are halfway. Yoo-hoo! Number 9, outdoor activities, right? Outdoor activities, availability of parks, hiking, trails, and other recreational options. Hello, Charlottesville, Virginia. Thumbs up! Whether you want to go hiking on the Appalachian Trail, horseback riding in wine country, fly fishing on the Mormon River. We've got it all. If you just want to play in a green space inside your neighborhood, they've incorporated that. Trails, walking. If you want to go trail running, if you want to play disc golf, if you want to play regular golf, absolutely, unequivocally, outdoor activity, 5 thumbs up. Okay, how's that? Oh, actually, I guess that would be 10. Well, you know what? 10 thumbs up. Number 10 on our list, diversity. Diversity and inclusion. A welcoming environment for people of all backgrounds. Diversity and inclusion. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. It's not huge, but you know what? Yes, I think we have a very diverse and inclusive area in general. I have everything from mixed race couple friends. I have same-sex couple friends. I have friends from half a dozen different countries. I have friends all over the entire political spectrum. But the thing is we all know, and you know what, this is what Thomas Jefferson, that's why he created the university, to bring diversity of thought into education. And I think that's has been the big influence all along. The closer you are within the university, closer to that community, yes, I think it's more inclusive, more backgrounds, more everything. But it goes out. It's called the International School. There's a school that teaches only in French. One of the county schools has a Spanish immersion program. The Belvedere Center, what you would call the Senior Center, it has a LGBTQ support social group. I say absolutely, diversity and inclusion is thumbs up for Charlottesville. Next up, number 11, education. Quality of local schools and higher education institutions. Public education here, I would say, is phenomenal. I would say it doesn't even matter if it's City of Charlottesville, County of Albemarle, County of Louisa, County of Greene. I'm going to tell you, overall, in our bubbles here, public education is phenomenal. Number 12 is healthcare. Healthcare being availability and quality healthcare facilities and services. Absolutely thumbs up. Very, very simple, very, very quick. We have, again, I don't even know how we are so fortunate that this small area has access to so much different systems. You go down to Tidewater, you have millions of people in such a small footprint, and they don't even have this much medical availability. We have the University of Virginia. The University of Virginia Hospital is a teaching hospital. We have the Emily Currick Cancer Center. We have innovative, top-notch doctors, machines, treatment options. And then we also have Centera, that used to be Martha Jefferson. Now I'm going to say I liked it when it was just Martha Jefferson because it was ours, quiet, soft-spoken. And now it's Centera, so it's more corporate, but definitely it's a different option. We have a VA clinic here. We just have so much and so many, and hands down, the best quality healthcare that I can even imagine or think about. Now, I'm not saying it's always easy to get into, but we have the best of best here, and that gives healthcare a thumbs up. Sustainability comes in at a cool 13. Eco-friendly initiatives and green spaces. Sustainability is looking at, we have access to solar. We have access to wind turbine. We are totally going back and utilizing farm to table, many folks are growing their own vegetables and have their own gardens. We're getting back to that. So sustainability, I definitely think is a yes. Do I think it's a hardcore? No, because I think it's still on the scale. I still think we're pretty young into it for Charlottesville. Number 14, one of my favorites, real estate market. stability, potential for property value appreciation. Real estate market here, in my opinion, as a realtor, as a accredited buyer's agent, as someone who is in the thick of the market, who has lived here pretty much my whole life, who has been in this industry, feet on the ground, buyers, sellers, relocation, working with hundreds and hundreds of clients. My opinion is it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's just not. We're not going to see prices scale back or drop. Are we going to see prices jump by 20% in 1 year anytime soon? I doubt it. I think we're getting back to a more stable, where it's, right now it's still a seller's market, even though it's very, very slow, but still a seller's market because we don't have the inventory. Slowly, we're getting back to a happy, equal area. In that case, still our average growth is 3 to 6% in projection. So even thinking about that, that means if you were to buy your home, move into it, this is no guarantee because I give no guarantees because I don't have a crystal ball. But even if you had to live there for 18 months to a couple of years, realistically, you would not, in my experience, have to write a check when you go to sell it. Where that used to not always be the case. It used to be if you were in your house for under 3 or 4 years, you probably would have to write a check because what you got in and what was still due between the selling, the commissions, the loan, everything, you still might be off by $10,000 or $15,000. Now, not so much. Of course, that is individually based, case by case. But overall, I think the real estate market here is solid. And that's why people buy here and stay here. 15, community. Sense of community and opportunities for social engagement. This one has come up more and more. And, it's being addressed. And so real estate market, let me go back to that. If I didn't say thumbs up's real estate market. Community, thumbs up. I'm going to say that too. Thumbs up on community because, again, with everything that we have option to us and available to us, I think there's lots of ability if you want, if you make an effort. People are not going to knock on your front door and be like, hey, welcome to Charlottesville. We don't have do we have the welcome wagon? Do you remember the welcome wagons? I don't think we have the welcome wagon. I think Spring Creek still has a welcome wagon, but I don't think in general we have. Anyways, you're not going to have somebody knock on your front door and be like, welcome to Charlottesville. You're not. But you put yourself out there and you go to trivia night, you go out to a vineyard, you go out to yoga, you go out to just walking, running, disc golf, regular golf, whatever it is. I think you're going to find your sense of community. And different neighborhoods have that even magnified. And that's why a lot of the communities that I talk about, I mention that. A lot of the neighborhoods I talk about, I mention their community. One that comes to mind instantly, Avinity. Avinity is a small footprint, all townhome community. But man, they have got community. They have their own Facebook page. They have their own list. They have block parties. They have food trucks. They have adult trick-or-treating. They have community. The kids let the dogs out if you're working in the middle of the day. Like if your neighbor has a dog and you want them let out, you get the neighborhood kid to do it. You get the neighborhood teenager to babysit. It's community. So yeah, you know what? Community, thumbs up. Number 16 on our list, we are wrapping up. So I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you that if you are interested in the Charlottesville community, moving or living here, I do not do rentals. Rentals here in our area, honestly, are just set up to be wide open. You are looking for a rental, you reach out to the landlord, y'all meet and decide who is right, okay? There are some, I'm happy to give my feedback. If you've narrowed it down to 2 different apartment complexes, I can tell you which one would be my number 1 and which one would be my number 2. But I don't do rentals in general. I know I'm working with several clients who are moving to the area, but you know what? They're moving from multiple states away. So they are going to rent for a little while. And then while they're here renting, because let's face it, again, 6 months gone like that, then we're going to start the process of finding their home. So I don't in general. So if you're a student coming here, I don't do rentals. If you are someone who's coming here for a year, 2 years, and you know you're going to rent, I'm so sorry, I don't do rentals. Happy to share my resources. Happy to give you my help however I can, but I don't do rentals. So reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, and let's see how I can help you with living in Charlottesville. So this is number 16, food scene. So food scene comes up quite often as well, especially like my daughter and her friends who now live in DC. When they come down, they want to do the food scene. We have the variety, we have the quality, and we have local restaurants, cafes, and food markets. We actually have the required Chick-fil-A's, Wendy's, McDonald's. We don't have a lot of the national brands for places like Cracker Barrel, I know, Red Lobster. We don't have any of those. We don't miss them because we have phenomenal options that are local here. No matter if it is a food truck scene or if it is a 5-star dining experience sitting among a vineyard, grapes on both sides of you. There is a full spectrum, whether it's inexpensive or whether it's outrageously overpriced. We have the full option. So you just have to know, food scene, 2 thumbs up. 17, big one, ever since COVID blew up all of our world. Number 17, internet connectivity. Wow, just to think how far internet has come since AOL, right? Hearing that stupid buzzing. Anyways, internet connectivity here is thumbs up, but it is definitely something that when we're talking and looking and seeing, we have to keep it top of mind because there's still not fiber internet everywhere by far, but there is good connectivity most places. There's, I would say, fiber internet, probably pushing at least 25 to 30% of our area. I would say no internet or really shitty internet, probably still 10% of the area. And then you have the variety, you have satellite, cable, you have DSL, you have the full variety. But if internet is important to you, if you need it, whether it's for streaming or working, we need to keep that in mind when we're looking for living in Charlottesville. But you know what? Internet connectivity, I'm going to give a thumbs up. Okay, our last one, 18. And that is going to be this. It's sort of funny when you look back because this goes with the quality of life and other things, but it is commuting time. Here in our area, our average commuter time is just a hair over 15 minutes. So for me, if I was to have a commuter time of a half an hour, I would think that's insane. I have many clients who come here and they're like, look, as long as I'm within an hour of my work, and I'm thinking, holy crap, you could live in Richmond and work in Charlottesville at that point. So commuter time, definitely, hands down, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs on the steering wheel, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, yes, absolutely, commuter time, thumbs up. Okay, so how did we do? We talked about 18 things that so many people are asking about. Well, we already reviewed and we said thumbs down to 4 of the 18. We're not perfect. We may want to be, but we're not. But that means thumbs up, whole hands, thumbs up. That means less than a quarter of all of these are thumbs down. So to me, that is really good odds. And honestly, it just depends on which ones are the most important to you. If it is the most important to you for the ones that are all thumbs down, then you know what? Charlottesville's probably not the best connection. But if those ones that are thumbs down are not really important to you, then you're definitely winning because yours are all thumbs up. I'm going to say this. I think we have a few honorable mentions. I have to give at least 5 of the above and beyond just a thumbs up. Those would be commuter time, 15 minutes, food scene, unmatched quality, quantity, variety, international, just across the board food scene. Real estate market, there's a reason that, that we are in a seller's market, because the real estate market is super good here. And then quality of life and outdoor living. Those are all above and beyond kind of where we're landing on those. So here's what it comes down to. So here's where it wraps up to. Here's what it comes down to. You and your household that is moving. You and your likes and dislikes. You and your lifestyle. This is not about me. I'm here for you. I am not the Chamber of here's my sign. I am not the Chamber of Commerce. I am not the Realtors Association. I am not your mother. This is about you. And I just want to make sure that you make the right, best decision for you and those moving with you. So in hopes of that, I hope you've gotten something fabulous out of today. If so, I would love to see your thumbs up. If you have not subscribed and hit the bell, I would encourage you to do that so you do not miss any of the content. And honestly, I would love to hear your responses below. Tell me, do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there something you're always looking for? Or is there a topic you want to know more about? Please let me know. But until next time, reach out to me, shoot me a text, shoot me an email, and let's talk about living in Charlottesville.